hides too well. And if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I'm here. It's okay. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
A stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want her
Not too
to
sure
die
about
either.
that.
Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was
Being
nice.
smart.
You'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Oh
Sir
dear.
Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know
Let's
me
do that.
or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise
There we go.
I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I
That's
wanted
not how it
once.
works.
No.
It's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
They lied. He wasn't playing the lute. He was talking to his sister and his brother. Playing the
The
lute.
loot.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come
I wonder
demanding
why he's
justice.
here. He might have accidentally killed a bitch.
He is the Castellan.
Well, I did kind of say don't kill him, didn't I?
He's
It's fun.
demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay.
Go with
His
him.
family.
Go with him.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Why are we walking all in separate directions?
I don't know.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not
Yeah.
do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only
I feel we need
cowards
to
and
think
dead
really
men.
hard on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Shake his hand.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oath-breakers.
Aye, and look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You...
It's bad for your
bloody
health.
amateur. No courtesies.
Probably why you got that
I
figure.
expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord?
Yeah.
You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
That's rude.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said.
Liar!
Your man attacked us for no reason.
Liar!
Attacked for no reason.
Garrett was
You
only
murdered-
defending himself.
Then you
There we
admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord?
He killed his family.
Your name. And you are the
They attacked first.
of this house.
Your men attacked and drew first blood. They murdered his entire family.
You lost
There
pig
you go.
farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
I
I
did.
did.
I did.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Uber!
Maybe lord of this house. Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
Is that wise? That last one?
Well, we got to show them that we actually mean business. That was what we were told, right?
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. but you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Trevor Raven, we need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
See, I did the thing. It told me to be standing up, and that's what I did.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favour. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Oh, we get to look at things. Ooh. Look at the ironwood box.
Ooh, the iron lock box.
Wood box. Lock. Wood.
Lock.
Get to look at things.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Read.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Denfield's.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena. Ethan made this for me.
Sound effects applied by James.
And I'm walking.
Walking. Dusty old tomb. Tome, even.
Look at.
You want me to look at it?
Yes.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Is this literally just us?
Someday.
I miss my
family.
family.
That everyone is dead. Seriously, love.
Look out the window so we get to see her face.
King's Landing.
We never get to see the view. I don't get it. Look at the window and stare at your own face. Right. Walk. There's a letter.
Oh,
letter from Mother.
From Mother.
It was me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
That cat.
Huh?
There was a scratch at the door.
There was a knock at the door.
That was not a knock.
It was a knock.
It was like a cat going.
Your face is like...
Oh, that's a knock.
That's the same noise it was.
Are you going to open the door?
No.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No,
Let him
it's
in.
fine. Come in.
What the fuck's he
Begging
doing?
your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't
Looks
mind
like
my
he's
asking,
been cold or
you
something.
seem rather
Oh, yeah.
upset.
It's the cold.
I'm fine.
Thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Tip the bucket.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a callboy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Keep him as an ally. No! Being so harsh to him.
I wasn't harsh.
You were.
Well, this King's Landing.
Lady Marjorie.
There's so many little
You're
birds.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Uh-oh.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the royal sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
I feel like we're entering, and I quote, the lion's den. Definitely not a pun there. Stop staring at me. Go in.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Okay.
No.
No, we have to do what she says.
No.
Yes, we do. Do what she says.
Good luck.
We like Marjorie.
Do we?
Yes, we do.
Do we really?
I like Marjorie. She wants to be the queen.
For 10 seconds. Oh, Tywin's here. It's all going to be fine.
Tyrion, not Tywin. Get your Lannisters right.
That's what I meant.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Thank
Lord
you.
Tyrion.
Oh,
Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Kneel before her.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her
The queen is
courtesies.
pleased.
Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps I
Yes.
should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They are
They were
warden.
the wardens of the north. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever.
The girl did say their loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, but I question what she really thinks. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes, because we had to earlier.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Well,
I'm sure she
I'm
regrets
sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
oh,
If there's
Marjorie,
a point
remember
to
that.
this, I hope you find it quickly.
It's really hard.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question.
I'd be
Go
true
on.
to the
I would
king.
be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have...
Margie will remember that.
Yes.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything that she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Oh, that was
Damn evils!
You did bad.
You told me to pick that one. See your face.
I'll walk you out.
Oh, thank
This
you.
may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats to boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Oh, I don't know.
It may be
Which
far
one?
too dangerous.
Yes.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.